Hello and welcome to Energy Extra. Today, myself and Louise Purcell are joined by Paul Morrow, who is the country manager for Klauke, covering the UK and Ireland. Klauke are part of the Emerson Group of companies and Paul works in the professional tools division. Hello, Paul.
Hi, Paul. Hi, Louise.
Hi, Paul. I know Klauke dates back to 1879 when two brothers started the company in Germany and has been in business for over 140 years. Can you tell us a little about the company?
Yes, the company was started in 1879, so it was a very old company, and Gustav Klauke himself and his brother started out making high quality pliers for the watchmaking industry. And back then he had 5 employees. In 1960 is when we started getting into the manufacture of cable lugs, when electrification became much more popular. The headquarters back then, as they are now, are in Remscheid in Germany. The main production facilities are there. In 2018, we were acquired by the Emerson Group, and we formed the professional tools division. And that brought together the 3 iconic brands of Klauke, Greenlee and Rigid into one entity. So Klauke, as most people hopefully know, are into cable connection technologies, cutting tools, jointing, cable preparation tools, hand tools, hydraulic tools, and more so now battery hydraulic tools. Greenlee's known in the panel building industry for hole punching tools and also for cable pulling equipment and test and measurement. And Rigid is very well established in the mechanical side and the plumbing industry for sort of industry leading pipe fabrication, so roll grooving, threading machines, underground technologies for inspecting and tracing pipes, mapping underground utility services and plumbing tools. So altogether, we now have over 2,000 people within the professional tools group, and we service all of the mechanical, electrical and plumbing requirements out in the market.
Recently, you've launched the unique and world-first orange range of power tools, 6 for cutting and 2 for crimping. Can you explain the benefits to users?
So yeah, there's been a lot of advances recently with cable cutting and crimping tools and battery hydraulic tools in general in terms of their features. So we've seen data recording come in, we've seen Bluetooth remote controls, we've seen pressure sensors. They become more compact, which all makes the job more efficient. But what we're doing now is we're improving safety as well. So there's a lot of existing procedures in the market for making sure that people isolate and work safely. And there's many levels of that safety built into the procedures. So if one fails, the next one will protect you. So you've got things like the training, the supervision, testing, your PPE, etc., etc. But what the orange line is doing, and it is a world first, is adding another layer of safety into the process.
Louise Taggart, the award-winning health and safety campaigner, is speaking at ENERGYx2020 about her brother who sadly died cutting a live cable. Can you tell us about the importance of the Triinsulated barriers your tools have?
Yeah, everyone working in the electricity industry knows of the dangers and how important safe working practices are. Part of that practice is the physical tools which electricians and line workers use every day. So if they're not insulated, it can cause a safety risk, and not just in terms of the shock to the user, but also flashover from adjacent phases if the body of the tool is not insulated. So the new orange line uses this 3-level tri-insulation system, as you mentioned. I've got one here that I can show you very briefly. So what we have is there's 3 parts of the insulation system. The first is the creepage distance. So between any non-insulated part in this tool, there's a 12.5mm gap, which prevents a 1000-volt arc from jumping. So we've got that creepage distance, that's point 1. The second is the insulation material. It's a special PA6 insulation on the tool housing, which has got extremely good insulating properties, whilst it's still remaining very robust for the normal day-to-day tasks. And the third level is the oil within the system. So we use an insulating oil with a very high dielectric insulating property. So that enables these tools to withstand actually 10,000 volts, which is the test as laid down by the VDE, and then it's rated for safe working at 1,000 volts.
Klauke is undoubtedly a quality company, and you just don't get quality products by accident. Can you explain to us the Klauke production principles of lean, efficient, high quality production manufacturing techniques?
Yeah, I mean, quite simply, we aim to have the highest quality products to ensure reliability of the tools in the field, efficiency in operation, and making sure that our customers are safe. So when you look at industry certifications, especially when you're talking about the marine, offshore, automotive industries, we've got some really hard certifications and testings that we have to go through. So it's our lean manufacturing techniques that really enable us to produce the products and be able to be certified to IEC, UL, DNV, GL, and now for the orange tool, we've included the VDE certification. So innovation really is the key to our success as a company, and these innovations are driven by our customers and feedback that they give us. So we're really responding to those market demands. We've always looked to improve. I mean, when I visit the factory in Germany, I go over there and it's never the same. We're constantly evolving. So we're adapting to change. We're adding new machinery. The factory's looking different. We've got new techniques. We're adding robotics into the production facilities, and it really is a forward-looking company.
How are you coping with the COVID-19 situation?
So yeah, well, it's not been an easy time for businesses. I mean, we've taken all the necessary precautions, I think, like most people, to ensure the safety of our employees. Cleanliness, obviously, is really important. We've sent a lot of people to work from home where it's possible. We've employed digital media, likes of WebEx and Teams, which we're using really quite effectively now. So I think we've taken all the measures we can to sort of limit exposure, keep people safe. In terms of production, we've managed to keep production running throughout, albeit on a skeleton staff. We've managed to maintain an uninterrupted product supply, so we've been dispatching throughout as well. Now I probably see there's more activity starting today in the market, which is really pleasing to see. I would say I'm optimistic, although with a bit of natural caution, but we continue to put the health and safety of our staff, our customers, and I guess the wider community at first at all times.
I suppose because of social distancing and with restrictions in the size of crews maintaining equipment, having the best tools for the job is even more important.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, everyone appreciates that work can be conducted more quickly and efficiently if you've got the right tools for the job. So especially in these times where utility crews are limited and they're conducting maybe emergency work only, to be able to carry out your job quickly and now more safely is a real benefit.
One can't put a price on safety, so investing in a Triinsulated tool is a must for anyone involved in cutting cables. Would you agree?
Well, you're right, Paul. Yeah, I mean, you can't put a price on safety. Any accident really is one too many. So whatever we can all do to improve our working environment, we should do. The good news for anyone working with cables, even if you're working on live lines, there is a safer tool out there now that gives you this additional layer of safety. And it's been very carefully priced as well. I mean, we recognise if we put a large premium on these tools that it would limit the success and sales of the product. So they've been priced really just slightly higher than the standard version. So improved safety is really available to all of our customers. So maybe in the future, the orange line will actually become the new blue for Klauke.
Will you have the new orange range on display at ENERGYx 2020 in November? Because I'm sure there'll be a lot of interest in it.
Yeah, Paul, we'll have the full insulated range on display. You'll be able to see the cutters and the crimpers and the different applications that each are for, alongside some of the other innovations for the power utilities, like the Bluetooth remote operated tools, for instance. So yeah, we really look forward to seeing everybody there.
Thank you, Paul. That was absolutely magnificent. Your company is undoubtedly a high quality manufacturer of power tools, and we'll be absolutely delighted to have you exhibiting at ENERGYx 2020. So until then, we look forward to seeing you in November. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.
Well, thanks for letting me talk about the Klauke Orange line, Paul and Louise. I hope it's opened everyone's eyes to exactly what it is, and looking forward to the show in November. So I look forward to seeing you both then and showing you the tools in person. Bye for now.
Bye, Paul. Look forward to seeing you on the 24th and 25th of November at ENERGYx 2020.